Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura, and on this channel we like to bring through messages of guidance, messages of support, of confirmation, of inspiration and activation for your soul path and your life journey. And thank you so much for tuning in today. It's an honor and a blessing to be here with you in this space. So the download that I have for you today is that you are an original. Your essence is magical and magnetic, and the whole universe is waiting to assist you. So this is a very empowering message coming through. There's something here that you may not realize about your energy, in the way that you may underestimate yourself, you may underestimate your power, you may underestimate your ability to magnetize whatever it is that you are wanting to obtain towards you and into your field. It's almost like there are abilities and gifts that are swirling around you, just waiting for you to notice them, waiting for you to tap into them, to really allow yourself to fully embody them and to receive them on a deeper and a higher level simultaneously. So this is your confirmation and your reminder that your heart will always take you to where you need to go. And you're really being guided and encouraged at this time to trust this. Trust in your heart. Trust in what it is saying to you, what your heart is wanting to show to you, right? Through feelings, emotions, desires, all these different things. It's like swirling around you right now. I'm getting such a strong swirling energy. And as we said, the whole universe is waiting to assist you. So I feel like there's something that you are on the verge of. There's something that you are on the precipice of initiating, receiving, downloading, accessing. Okay, this is super, super powerful. And there's this energy here coming through of reviewing and releasing. Okay, so I feel like you've been going through some sort of state or process of reviewing. This could be something that you've been doing consciously or subconsciously behind the scenes, and it could be both, right? You could be conscious of certain things and going over some things, reviewing things, recognizing where you're needing to move away from, or what you're wanting to put more time and energy into, and what you're ready to let go, what you're ready to release, etc., etc. But also behind the scenes, your higher self has been working with your guides, your angels, the universe, to really bring through some sort of process of some sort of new initiation. This is a very galactic energy coming through, and I really feel like there's galactic support. I feel like I'm talking to my starseeds here. Those of you who feel a resonance with something other than this world, you're very connected to Mother Earth, you're very connected to Mother Gaia, and actually I'm hearing you've got a really good rapport with Mother Earth, okay? You work together, right? You are very connected, you're very compatible, actually, is a word that Gaia is bringing through here, but you're also very connected cosmically as well, right? In all sorts of different places. Okay, so really interesting energies here. There's a message as well to prepare for a root activation. Okay, so there's something going on at the root, and I'm not surprised that Mother Gaia has stepped forward here in this session already to let you know that she is assisting you right now, and it's because you have something to give back, right? This is a mutual exchange that is occurring, and I feel like this is coming through for many of us at this time. Just seeing 555 on the timer, so that could be significant as well for you. You could also be seeing number 4s as well, right? So this is energy of protection, energy of change. So whatever changes are occurring right now, you need to know that there is a layer of protection around you as you are traversing some sort of change. And for some of you, this could be multiple changes. And so this could feel quite destabilizing. And that's why that root activation is coming through, because it feels like there's some sort of recalibration. But in the process of this, something may feel like it's being disconnected, and it might cause this feeling of imbalance, like you're wobbling around, maybe like your footing isn't stable or secure. But this is because you are rewiring and rerouting through this root and base activation. Super interesting. And if you're a regular to this channel, you know that we always go deep, right? We always bring through a lot of information, a lot of activations. And I feel like this session is going to be quite profound. So let's buckle up and sit back and get ready to dive in. The frequencies and energies that I'm pulling through here is very much a higher connection. You're receiving a lot of codes and messages. I'm hearing tenfold. Okay, so right now you are this receiver of codings, of messages, of frequencies on like a maximum scale, right? This is literally almost like system overload, okay? So again, I feel like really doubling down on your base chakra, your root chakra, recalibration, making sure that you are rooting yourself, working with the color red, getting outdoors if possible, visualizing roots coming through, and really grounding yourself, working with Mother Gaia. I'm seeing you literally like combing your fingers through the earth, through the soil, and really getting up close and personal essentially with Mother Earth right now. Maybe some of you have been gardening, or you might be guided to garden or buy a new plant. I'm seeing a cactus coming through here. So that could be significant. That could be a synchronicity potentially, right? There is a frequency shift that is unraveling, okay? I'm hearing the word unraveling coming through. So it's almost like something is in the process of unfolding. This frequency shift is in the process of coming through, of being integrated and being absorbed and activated and initiated. There is a Starseed alliance coming through here. Yeah, Starseed alliance, galactic alliance, working with other beings, right, that are not necessarily incarnated on Earth at this time. You're very interdimensionally connected, right? So take that if it resonates for you. I was seeing here a bicycle coming through, so that could be significant. Maybe a bicycle is somehow resonant for you at this time. Maybe you're seeing a lot of bicycles. That could be a synchronicity. I was also seeing a UFO that looked like a flying saucer. Okay, so there's something about UFOs, UFO activity coming through here. And I was seeing the full moon as well, so very much like an illumination, something being revealed, your intuitive connection. This could be something to do with nighttime and the skies as well. That's what I'm being brought to. And it's interesting because in the previous soul alignment session, we brought through this message right at the end of the reading, this spontaneous download that channeled through. Something to do with the skies. Look out for the skies. You're going to see something in the sky. There's just something about the skies being very active at this time. Potential cloaked ships in the sky, right? You could be seeing something. It's like a mirage, a veil. With a full moon, it's being revealed, right? Whatever has been hidden in the skies is being revealed. This could also be like a metaphor for something higher than you. Something from your higher self is now visible. You're now able to receive this information. You're now able to receive this download. So super exciting messages and energies here. There was also a frequency of Buddha coming through as well. So I feel like there's that peaceful energy, that contemplation, that meditative state going within. And I was also being shown glitter, a lot of glitter. Someone could be wearing like glitter makeup, glitter eyeshadow. Something about makeup brushes could also be significant here as well. But there's something about you and your energy and your aura that is like sparkling right now. 11:11 on the timer. Something that is sparkling, it's glittering, it's glistening. I love that. And ballet shoes could also be significant, or just ballet in general. And there's that delicacy, right? That's elegant poise. It's like, get ready. There's a poise energy coming through here. So super interesting energies and messages, just tapping into the frequencies there. Let's see if these messages, energies are wanting to elaborate further, or see what other guidance and activations are wanting to find us today. So please remember, my loves, that my messages, sessions and readings are for confirmation for what you already know intuitively within. Please only take what resonates for you and your personal situation, and lovingly leave the rest. Never force anything to fit. Okie dokie, let's begin. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective, what messages, guidance, support, activations and confirmations are wanting to come through in this session. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the energy of duality coming through with the frequencies of tests, confront and negotiation. Okay, so there's something that you could have had to confront recently. This is dragon energy coming through. You're very protected, supported, guided and assisted by the dragons at this time. And there's been this energy of duality around you, right? Feeling like you've been going through various different tests. And essentially, you have been, right? This has been a part of this initiation, right, that we've just been talking about. And I feel like there's something that has been negotiated, right? This could have been something that has been playing out in your 3D with the energy of duality, but this is a reflection of what is going on behind the scenes. So I feel like your higher self behind the scenes has been working at negotiating some sort of implementation. That's what I'm hearing. There's a beginning of something, there's an implementing of something, there's an infusing energy coming through here, right? And you could have had to confront something, you could have had to face something head on, something that you could no longer ignore. This could have been some sort of altercation that could have been playing out in the 3D, something externally to you with other people in the form of soul contracts to get this initiation started, to get this initiation, the ball rolling. That's the energy coming through here. And I feel like, again, this is something that is deep, this is something that is spiritual, this is past life energy coming through. I feel like this is the energy of like fighting the final boss in like a video game and, you know, a computer game. It's like you've been overcoming like the end level in order to move on to the next round, right? It's like you've been working really hard to overcome something, maybe to overcome some sort of limitation or a fear of some sorts. You could have a fear of confrontation as well, and that could be something that you have been working to overcome in order to really fully recognize your power, in order to really fully switch on your power, implement and infuse your power. You could be seeing snakes, you could be seeing cobras, you could be seeing falcons as well. That's also something that's coming through here. You are being observed as a message that's coming through as you've been working through these tests, these initiation processes where you've had to confront things that have been quite difficult, potentially quite challenging to face. This is the final boss that you have been overcoming here. So that's super powerful. Let's see what else wants to come through. What other messages want to come through here in this session today? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have harmonic resolution with the energies of negativity, anger, and transmute. Yes, look at this. This card looks like chaos, right? There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of energies that are swirling around. Exactly. Look at this, like swirl. And that's what I was seeing, like a lot of swirling around you at this time. And there's a lot of red here as well, which I feel is that connection to the base, the root chakra, the root activation, all around this swirling here. And I feel like there's been a lot that you've had to transmute, that you are in the process of transmuting, and that you have already transmuted, released, maybe integrated, you know, on some levels, in some cases where it's necessary, but utilizing the energy of density, of negativity, to somehow level you up, to somehow empower you, to give you that power up that you can move forward with a higher level of confidence. For some reason, I'm being shown the game Mario, right? When he takes one of those mushrooms and it makes him grow bigger. That's what I'm being shown. And I feel like that's something that has been occurring for you. You've been taking some form of negativity, some form of density that could have come through a challenge or a test or an obstacle, something that you've had to confront or face around you or within you. And you've used it to level you up. You've used it to really amplify your power in some way. Okay, this is super interesting. There could have been a lot of anger and frustration and those more uncomfortable energies that maybe, you know, we all do this, right? We kind of don't want to feel them, so we can often stuff them down. And of course, when we do that, they don't go anywhere, right? They stay within us, and we kind of have to deal with it at another time. Otherwise, it causes imbalance in our energy, right? In our physical body. And there could be things that have been coming up to the surface that you have previously just stuffed down inside you, and now it's all coming up, okay? And so I'm hearing just ride the waves, ride the waves. And again, we brought through that download right at the beginning, didn't we, about reviewing and releasing. And I feel like this is a part of this process. You've been reviewing anything that is just negative, that is just dense, that you just don't need, that it's just weighing you down. And you've been in the process of releasing and transmuting that. Super powerful. I love that. We have the number 19 coming through here, or the number 10. So you are closing this out. This is literally like the final boss. This is a cycle closing. So let's see what the cards are wanting to say. We have forgiveness with the energies of redemption, renew, and reprieve. And we have lifetimes, past lives, nostalgia, and triggers. Yes. Wow. You know how we were just talking about releasing things from the past, right? And I was saying how you stuffed something down in the past and now you're having to revisit it. This is also from past lives as well. And this is no wonder why this is making such a huge ripple effect. And this is shifting you on a frequency level. And it's no wonder that you've got so much support and the whole universe is waiting to assist you with this, because this is lifetimes. And I also feel like this is potentially ancestral with the root chakra coming through here as well. Like this is a lot of root work that you have been doing, working on the ancestral line, working on your family line, and not just like your ancestors from this lifetime. This is also like past lifetime connections as well, past lifetime heritage and rootings that you have been working through. And it's like you've been taking what you can use and utilize for your power up, for your level up, and letting go and releasing what is no longer serving you. This is a huge process of forgiveness that you have been traversing as well. I feel like you've had to forgive a lot, and I feel like you have been ready. There's an energy of I'm ready now to forgive because I know that this was just holding me back. And this includes forgiving of the self as well, because through this forgiveness, this is a release, this is a letting go. And it's not saying that whatever happened was okay, but it's actually freeing you from the burden, and it's bringing you this renewal of energy, and some sort of vital life force is now being reinstated, reactivated in your field. And I just love, right, how we've got this beautiful tree here coming through with this face on the tree. This is Mother Gaia coming through here to let you know that she is helping you. She is helping you with forgiveness to move beyond something that was unjust, that was unfair, that was painful. And again, I feel like this could be something that has followed you through a lifetime, right? Different lifetimes, different incarnations. something about the past energy coming through. This is transmuting those triggers and flying on to smoother times. This is you sailing forward. You could be seeing hot air balloons. You could be seeing scrolls. You could be seeing a lot of boats right now. You could be seeing sand timers. That's also a visualization coming through here. Lanterns lighting through the sky. But essentially, you've been laying something to rest from the past, okay? This is a huge transformative period in the timeline of your lifetime. So this is super powerful. Let's see what other messages and cards and energies are wanting to come through today. We have wisdom with the frequencies of psychic, revealing, and mastery. And we have emergence, creation, rebirth, and magician. Oh my gosh, look at this, super powerful. We've got the number 11 coming through here, or the number 44, number 45, or 16. Okay, you could be seeing 1111 potentially. 444 could be a number as well that you are seeing around. It's interesting because we did see 1111 on the timer, right? Well, I saw 1111 on the timer. So I do feel like that could be a synchronicity there, right? But this is, again, your essence is magical and magnetic. The whole universe is waiting to assist you, right? And we brought through that download right at the beginning of this session that you might underestimate your power, okay? You have magician energy. And if this has not yet begun to emerge for you, this is absolutely going to come through for you. This is inevitable. It's written, it's destined. It's in your Akashic, it's in your blueprint, right? This is a huge blueprint activation coming through here. And if you're already aware of your magician energy, of your magic energy, of your magnetism, of your ability to create, of your ability to manifest, this is confirmation that this is coming through tenfold for you. This is going to increase. This is going to level up. Remember, Mario having that mushroom or whatever it is and growing bigger. Like, this is you. Your energy is growing, expanding, right? You are emerging as something even more than what you are now, okay? And you're really utilizing this soul wisdom that you have from previous lifetimes. Again, pulling from your blueprint, pulling from your Akash, right? Your Akashic records. You are also incredibly psychic, right? This is probably just confirmation for you. And others of you, you may just be discovering this about yourself. And again, this could be something that you have just, disregarded or not fully believed or trusted about yourself, but this is going to be shown to you more and more. It's almost like you're not going to be able to ignore the signs anymore. You're not going to be able to ignore the synchronicities, the serendipity. It's just going to continue to unfold and just keep showing up for you to the point where you can no longer deny that this is actually happening, right? It's almost like when we kind of like rub our eyes and we think we're seeing something incorrectly, so we keep rubbing our eyes, but every time we open their eyes, it's still there. We can still see it, right? And it's like, no, we're not seeing things. This is how it is. This is what it is, right? This is who I am. Like, I'm psychic, or I'm intuitive, or I pick up on feelings, or I just know something, right? And I feel like your psychic abilities are going to continue to reveal themselves. Yes, we've got the full moon in the background there as well, which is what we brought through in the pre-download energies, but they are also transforming. Okay, they're also developing. I'm now being shown like old school photography where you have a piece of film, like a negative, right? And you put it in the solution and it starts to appear. It starts to process, right? Reveal itself, process. And that's something that's coming through here. And you're going to realize how much of a master you have become in something as well. There's something that you do that you are a master of. We've got the Black Panther coming through here as well, symbolizing that deep shamanic root energy. We've got the dove energy coming through, fairy energy. You could be seeing peacocks and butterflies as well at this time. But you are here to create, and you are about to create something so powerful. I'm hearing the message, the word mammoth, okay? So this is huge. This really is something huge. You are about to go through a rebirth as well. You might be thinking, oh, not another rebirth. Like I've just been through a rebirth, right? But this rebirth is literally going to be something so positive for you, because it's really, you're recognizing yourself in a way that you haven't before. And you're going to look back on this rebirth and be so grateful that this happened, that this process was initiated. And this is because of the test that you have been traversing, that you have been passing with flying colours, right? Again, you are the master, you are the magician, and you are here to create something mammoth. You are here to create something huge. So let's bring through some supporting energies here. Can we pull through some supporting energies for these messages, for these creations, this mastery, this reveal that is coming through, this transmutation? When you start, the path appears, so take a step in any direction. Yes, it really doesn't matter what direction you go in, okay? Again, follow your heart. This is something that's massively coming through. All you need to do is just take this first step, follow your heart, and the path will be illuminated to you. Be patient, trust the wait, everything is coming together. Yes, I love this. So you're being supported with whatever direction you take, whatever choice you make, all is going to unfold as it should. All will align because this is destined. It really doesn't matter which direction you move in, all is going to work out. So if you're feeling like, oh, am I making the wrong decision? What choice should I make here? If you're second guessing yourself from something that you did in the past, just know that everything has led you up to the moment that is meant to be, the moment that is always meant to find you, okay? And that will happen no matter how long it takes, no matter if you take the scenic route, no matter if you take the road and there's loads of obstacles or holdbacks or red lights or traffic jams. You're still going to get there, and it's all going to be in perfect divine timing. So be patient and trust that everything is coming together. When a new door opens, walk through it and begin again. Wow. This is a new doorway that is opening for you. So the energy is supporting you through walking through into new pathways, new opportunities, new beginnings, okay? This is a new beginning energy. It's almost like starting from scratch, wiping the slate clean, trying again. This could also be in a connection, in a relationship, in a situation as well, or something within yourself or an experience. Bottom of the deck, your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. Yes, this is what we've been saying, right? Your heart knows the way. Just trust that everything is unfolding as it should. And you're being guided with your heart, which is your inner navigation system, to move you to where you are destined to be. You are the magician, so no matter where you find yourself, you're able to utilize whatever experience, whatever energies are there or around you at that time to help you, to up-level you, to move you forward, okay? So never doubt that. Always trust in yourself and your heart and where it is guiding you. So let's see, what other supporting energies are wanting to come through here? Oh, we've literally got energy. Look at this red coming through. Yeah, this is what we were saying. Prepare for a root activation. Look at this. The energy is literally swirling all around your root, okay? And it's going to continue to do so for some time, I'm hearing. This is something that you're going to have to be patient with, okay? This is a process that needs to play out in the right timing. There's growth here. As we were saying, that growth with Super Mario, it's like this level up. It's like you're growing. There's an expansion coming through here. And with that is a reveal with this beautiful sun in the background, okay? Didn't I mention something about gardening and buying a new plant or something like that? I feel like this is just a beautiful synchronicity here. It's like continue to water yourself, continue to nurture yourself, okay? And make sure that you are focusing on what makes you happy, okay? This is growth, this is happiness. And as we said, you may be feeling like another rebirth, really? Yes, because it's leading you to growth and happiness. And it's, as I said, this rebirth is going to be such a positive thing for you. It's going to be so earth shifting for you, life shifting for you. In the meantime, though, there may feel like there's some disruptions, right? You may feel a little bit wonky, a bit disjointed, imbalanced. But it's all going to work out. It's all going to play out as it should. Cleanse. This is a deep cleanse, okay? This is a deep cleanse process that is taking place here. So don't allow the disruptions to stop you. You are being guided to continue to move forward, following your heart, trusting in yourself, following what makes you happy, okay? Cleansing out what is not suitable for your happiness, what is not adding to your growth, what is keeping you stuck, okay? They're also letting me know, Spirit is also letting me know that it's okay to rest. Just because you're being guided to continue to move forward doesn't mean that you cannot rest, okay? They're saying don't get that confused. It's important to rest, rejuvenate, and restore your energy, okay? Renew your energy. And I feel like, again, this connection to Mother Gaia can be really helpful for you when you're feeling weary, drained, things are heavy. Allow Mother Earth to help you to transmute that, okay? Again, I'm being shown you with like soil through your fingers, like combing the earth with your hands, even like touching grass, you know, sweeping your fingers through the grass. Even little things like that is going to make a difference, right? Let's see, what else do we have? Wow. Transformation. Oh my gosh. Phoenix rising. Wow. I also get this message with this card that something is going to miss you. You might be feeling like something is coming. You might have this almost like this feeling of it might feel like this energy of like dread, like I feel like something bad is going to happen, but it isn't. It isn't. This is going to move over you. It's almost like there's an energy protection around you where something that you feel is not going to be good for you, that you don't want, is actually going to move right over you. It's not going to crash into you, if that makes sense. And you're almost kind of like being shielded from something here. And I feel like it's because of the work that you have been doing, because you've wanted to transform. You've wanted to tap into your power. You've wanted to activate your blueprints. You've had this level of curiosity as a soul to up level, to advance, to release, to let go, to forgive, to shift, to alchemize, to follow your heart, to continue to move forward no matter what has happened, to evolve, to overcome. And because of that, you have built up this wall of protection where something is not going to affect you that maybe you've been a bit worried about. Okay, so that's a beautiful message. Bottom of the deck, we've got let go and bury. Yeah, we've got the number 17 here, which is the star card. I feel like there's something that you are being supported in releasing. And with the energy of the star, this is bringing through a renewal and a healing, an energy of inspired blessings coming through here, right? Hope being reignited, receiving that spark again, right? I feel like your sacral as well, your solar plexus, is also feeling the energies that are being activated in your root as well. It's like it's spiraling upwards. And it's going to continue to move upwards and upwards and upwards as you continue to transform, as you continue to rebirth, emerge a higher version of self. And again, this is a similar message here that came through in a previous soul alignment session as well. So I will link that in the description box if you want to check that out after this reading. This is connecting with a higher version of self, really listening and tuning into your higher self. And I'm hearing their instructions. So your higher self has some instructions for you. And this is why it's important to quieten the mind at this time so that you can receive this instruction. Because it's going to find you, it's going to come through for you. Super interesting. Let's see what else wants to come through. So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through today. What other activations are wanting to find as collective, please. We have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yes, this is where you're going to find this instruction, right, that we were just talking about. All paths lead home. When you start, the path appears. So take a step in any direction. It's as we said, whatever path you take, it's all going to lead you to where you need to be. So try not to stress or worry or be fearful about, am I making the right decision? Did I make a wrong choice? No. As long as you're following your heart, as long as you're following your intuition, it's going to take you to where you want to be. This is being mindful as well of external influences, not feeling like you have to do what other people are telling you. This is making sure that you're tuning into your own inner authority. This is reminding you that you have the power of free will. You have the power of choice. You are a sovereign being. And you keep calling back your power. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. 4111 on the timer. This is a new beginning coming through again. That number 4 coming through. A number of stability. Things are being restructured for you. Bringing a deeper level of stability at your core. Turn your gaze within. And that's where you're going to find the instructions. That's where you're going to find the answers within you, within your heart. And that will take you to where you need to be. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, I was guided to pull another card here. I really feel like you've been through experiences very recently, if not something that you're going through now, where you feel like, wow, this is difficult. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Like, I'm tired. Like, it's just been one thing after another. And this really has been something that many of us have been traversing. The energies have been intense, to say the least. They have been heavy because there's a lot of heaviness and density in this world. And if you're listening to this, you are a part of this collective who are here to transform this earth, right? To move to the new earth frequency, to change the dimensional alignment. An activation. You are here as an activator, an interdimensional activator, a frequency activator. And for this to happen, we have to transform. And for transformations to happen, we often have to be cracked open to release old versions of self that were actually not truthfully in alignment with our soul. They were a veil. They were a mask. They were an illusion. But the true you is more and more being activated and installed and coming online. And it's almost like, again, rubbing your eyes. You can't believe your eyes at what you're seeing in yourself. I didn't realize I could be this powerful. I didn't realize I was this strong. I didn't realize I was this capable. Yes, you are. And you have been calling back your power after lifetimes of systematically being put down, being diminished, being walked over, your boundaries being disregarded, disrespected. This is a power recall. This is you fully embracing your true self, your true soul, your true sovereignty. 4404 on the timer. Wow. So we're going to close off this session with a message from the Oracle of the Seven Energies today. Let's see what wants to come through to close out this session. What final message activation wants to come through for those who are still tuning into this reading. Ooh, we have smoke and mirrors coming through here. We've got the number 42 or the number 6. Exactly. This is the illusions falling away. We can see a beautiful butterfly coming through here and the smoke just swirling out of this mirror. And it's interesting, right? Because I was literally just saying it's almost like you're not going to believe your eyes. And I wish I would have said it, but I felt like saying you're not going to believe what you see in the mirror. I wish I would have said it, but I didn't. But either way, it doesn't matter. This message is coming through. You're not going to believe your eyes. You're not going to believe what you see in the mirror. Through this transformation, it is going to change you on such a deep level. And I feel like even others around you are not going to recognize this new version of who you are. It's almost like you're going to have to reintroduce yourself. It's like new me, who this, right? It's this energy coming through, you holding out your hand. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm this new version of me now. Would you like to get to know the real me? There's that coming through. Would you like to get to know the new me, the truthful me? And this is bringing through a whirlwind of endless possibilities for you here. This is super beautiful. So I'm just going to tap into the guidebook here for this Smoke and Mirrors card to see what other messages, downloads and activations we can bring through for you and install in this session. So the key concepts for this message is seeing through the lens of past conditioning, the inability to recognize the truth of what is being offered, healing from misguided perceptions, moving beyond the illusion of separation, being accountable for your biases and the way that you view the world. We are actually built to view the world inaccurately. Our 5 senses tell us that we are separate from one another. We are conditioned to see time as linear. This creates a consciousness of delineation, separation, and finality. We have an innate fear that what we see is all there is. Although we know deep down there is more, we are suspicious of it. Our fear of death results from this kind of perception. The entire world is a construct of smoke and mirrors, and our job is to discover the truth that lies beyond this illusion. Discoveries at the frontiers of science align with what the ancients have known. At the atomic level, we are blinking lights and empty space. Consciousness is fundamental. Time can be bent, and we are eternal. Ask yourself if what you see is really just what you're looking for. What do you sense beyond your intellectual assessment of what is? Can you drop into your heart and soul and call for a vision, a feeling, an awareness of the true and authentic? Every day, remind yourself that you are intrinsically connected to all of life. The universe needs you to learn about it. You have within you extraordinary magic with which to co-create life beyond your wildest expectations. Today, trust the inner voice that reminds you that you truly will find what you seek and more, even if the outer conditions appear to challenge that. It's all smoke and mirrors. Things are not exactly as they seem. Wow. And I feel like we all need this reminder, right, sometimes, because illusions can feel so real and we can be so deeply, intrinsically engrossed in a situation that feels like our power has been stripped away, and how is this going to turn out for the best? How am I going to get out of this? And it really kind of melts away the access that we have to that knowing that we have a co-creative power, we have a connection to source, we have a connection to this creation of our reality, of our life experience. And I feel like you've been in this process of remembering, of realizing, hey, this is actually a load of BS. This really does not matter. I'm really looking into this too convoluted here. It really doesn't need to be this dramatic, or it really doesn't need to be this extreme. It really doesn't need to be this complicated, or however it's coming through for you. Take it how it resonates. And there's this energy of simplicity, of stripping back, of really recognizing that things can shift at any time. And not only can things shift at any time, but I also have the power of my response, of my reaction, my awareness, my higher consciousness. And this energy of being cracked open is actually revealing something. It's illuminating something. And what was holding you back, what was creating some sort of illusion, what was essentially lying to you, whether this was something from outside of you, a conditioning, a programming, an old belief system, an energy that has been attached to you from a previous life, whatever this is, right? You're realizing that this was something that is just not truthful for you. This doesn't have to be your truth. And so you are now choosing to discard this, to move away from this, to let go of this, to transmute this, to move on from this, and to level up. Okay, to really look at yourself truthfully in the mirror and say, I am an original. My essence is magical and magnetic. I am not alone. The whole universe is waiting to assist me, has my back, is protecting me, is supporting me. All of these energies are powerfully swirling around you at this time. Okay, 222 on the timer here, 5222. So a lot of synchronicities as well floating around in the field that are going to come to your awareness, right? So this is a reminder to really tune in, because that's where the truth lies. Source doesn't lie, okay? Source is honest, and I feel like there's veils of illusion here that are falling away in this world, in this matrix. It's falling away, it's crumbling. And we're going to start to see more and more illusions fall and the truth be revealed, not only in the external in the world, but also within us as well on a soul level. And this really is going to be a beautiful thing in the long run. Although it might bring a little bit of disruption or chaos, to say the least, or some energy of instability, this is a deep root activation and recalibration of Mother Earth, of this world, of this paradigm. And therefore, this is going to affect us all individually as well, because we're all a part of this. So all of us who are listening to this right now, who are resonating with this, who are feeling these energies, we're all connected, okay? We're not alone in this. We have each other. And I love how you guys support each other in the comments as well. And this is a beautiful reminder that we have each other's backs and we're in this together, okay? So we're creating a beautiful community here of like-minded, connective souls. And so feel welcome to be here, right? Even if you're just an observer, that's fine. Your energy is so appreciated and contributes to the building of this community here, right? We're all here, we're all in it together, we're all transforming, we're all stepping into our mastery, activating our wisdom, transmuting past lifetimes and helping Mother Gaia to shift. Super powerful energies here, okay? I'm sending you so much love and so much support, energy and love and light to move beyond anything that you are facing right now that could be a challenge for you in your life. So this has been a super beautiful and powerful reading today. I truly hope that this has been a session that has helped you and brought you through the messages, guidance, confirmations and activations that can assist you along your path. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today. I feel like let's drop a tree emoji, let's drop a earth emoji, drop a sand time emoji if there is one, a balloon emoji, a full moon emoji, a black cat emoji, or a magic wand emoji in the comment section if this has been your reading today, if you've resonated with this reading, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of your essence being magical and magnetic. As long as you follow your heart, you will always be guided to where you need to go. Everything is coming together in perfect timing as you release the past, as you transmute, as you activate higher levels of your blueprint wisdom and mastery, stepping into a higher level up of emergence, of rebirth, of power and activations, transforming and letting go of any illusions to reveal the truth about you and your path and your purpose. And please feel welcome to drop in the comments how this session has resonated for you. How has this reading spoken to you? How has it activated you? I always love to catch up with you and check in and see what it is that you have to say about how these messages are resonating, and sharing with me anything about your soul path, your life journey. It's always a pleasure and an honor to read about you and your own personal journey and experiences. And thank you so much for all of your positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, your comments, your subscribes, booking personal sessions with me, sharing my channel with your friends, family, and loved ones. And also thank you so much for your donations as well. Your support and generosity, no matter how you show up, is so valued and so appreciated. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you would like to dive into a personally calibrated session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to see the services that I currently offer and book with me directly there. But please note that if my readings say that they are sold out, that just means that I am currently at full capacity. So please navigate to the top of my website page, where you will see a little banner right at the top of my page. I'll always pop in there a little update of when I will be next opening new available sessions for you. Thank you so much for your patience and understanding. And in the meantime, if you would like to dive into some more messages, guidance, support, and activations for your journey, don't forget to check out my channel. I have created some playlists with lots of other soul alignment sessions just like this one here today, and also some pick a card readings as well, if that resonates for you. And all of my sessions are calibrated to be timeless, so whenever you click on a reading or one stumbles across your feed, that is the perfect and divine time for you. And with all this being said, my loves, again, thank you so much for being here. You are so valued, you are so appreciated, and I'm sending you so much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.